Bruce Bueno De Mesquita, or BDM, and his co-authors, Alistair Smith, Randolph Siverson, and James Morrow, they came up with the idea of Selectorate Theory. And this is a more simple idea, and I have a couple of charts up there. Essentially, the more people that participate, the more citizens that participate in a political process, the more inclusive the government becomes. And that would seem to be the answer to many of our woes. If everybody participated, if we could get like 60, 70, 80%, boy, man, you'd have a really fun campaign season. You could really make some changes and do some really interesting things that would include even more people. It'd be great stuff, but I digress. So when we have these kinds of situations where ever smaller numbers of people are participating, then in combination with the growth of presidential power, where you see various segments of the Republican Party working on vote suppression issues all across the country, driving down voter turnout, you're precluding participation, you're limiting pathways to citizenship, you have an ever smaller number of people that you as the leadership need to satisfy. For instance, it appears that the Trump administration and the Republican Party is largely concerned only with satisfying their core base. To me, is a concern. Most presidents have at least given a shot at trying to govern for the entire country and the people, even if they were having some arguments sometimes. It doesn't appear that this president, his administration, nor the Republican Party is really interested in that. Some Republicans are because they're afraid of losing their seats, but most of them don't seem to really be thinking about, hey, I need to govern for all the people in my district, all the people in my state, all the people in the country. Rather, I need to govern for the core group of base voters that support me. That's not good. That's not good. Essentially, in BDM's argument, the smaller that group is, the more likely that you're going to be in an authoritarian regime. And I would also add that a lot of other research that I could go into, that sort of situation lends itself to intense levels of corruption.